बार मैं पूरा का पूरा सेशन नहीं ले रहा हूँ, हमारे साथ एक नया मेंबर ऐड हुए हैं। तो आज मैं अकेला नहीं हूँ, हम पिछले 6 महीने से मार्च से ये बूट कैम्प एंड वर्कशॉप्स कर रहे हैं। पहले रिएक्ट नेटिव का हुआ, मोबाइल एप्लीकेशन डेवलपमेंट का, उसके बाद एक्सप्रेस.js का हुआ, एंड अभी React.js का होने वाला है, एंड उसके बाद फिग्मा UI/UX का, उसका भी ऑलरेडी प्लान हो चुका है, राइट। तो इस बार मैं और इंस्ट्रक्टर नहीं हूँ, हमारे साथ नया मेंबर जुड़े हुए हैं जो कि है आदित्य। आदित्य, am I audible?
Yeah, Amresh. Hello guys.
हाँ, तो आदित्य, उनके पास ऑलरेडी 4 ईयर का एक्सपीरियंस है React.js के ऊपर। वो React.js के साथ ही काम कर रहे हैं, 4 साल हो गया है, एंड आई थिंक ही कैन डिलीवर ए गुड नॉलेज, ए ग्रेट नॉलेज विथ यू रिगार्डिंग React.js। ओके, तो हम स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं अभी हमारा सेशन। 7 बज गया है अभी। ओके, so it's all over to you, Aditya, now.
Yeah, fine. So, thank you, Amresh. Thank you, everyone, guys, to make this session up. First of all, very good evening, everyone. I'm thrilled to welcome to you today's workshop, choosing the right tech stack in web development. And I see, as per the discussion and as per the introductions, many of you understand the architecture base, not exactly, so basically basic architecture of how React works. And fine, over the next 2 hours, we will deep dive into web development stacks, so comparing different frameworks and focusing basically on React.js, because I see there are lots of application out there which are now being using React.js stack, right? And if in case you come across any doubt, then you are free feel to, I think you have given the access to unmute yourself. If not, then you can directly put your doubts on your chat, right? Okay, and I think everyone should be showing up a bit from their side. Then only I can understand that the particular guy is into the session, right? Okay. Just a quick question, guys. What do you think? I mean, while starting any front-end thing or front-end stuffs, what do you think? What are the things that one should come across? What are the prerequisites one should know? You can use this. You can write your answers in the chat. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
Okay. Fine. So I just want to say how web works basically, right? Okay. So suppose this is a website, right? This is your browser. This is a browser, right? Browser can be of your kind of Google Chrome, let's say, right? And you are a user over there. Just a minute. Over here, it's a browser, and here is the user. You are this guy, right? And you want something from the browser, right? You are requesting something, right? Yeah, it is a request, by the way. You are requesting something. Suppose you want to go through the HTML document or React document. So in the browser itself, you'll find. So you are asking for a request. You are raising a request that yeah, I need this, and in return you get a response, right? But you don't understand, you don't know what is going back in the at the back end. right? So what it does is it connects to, like, it gives you the website, right? Website connects to the main server where the data is there. You understand, right? So main server is where the business logic is written, where the what we say as backend, right? So main server gives a request to the DNS server that you don't have to worry about. Just for now, you just like know what exactly is the architecture is, right? And this is the request which main server asks, raise a request to the DNS server, right? Right. And sometimes what you see, you have a, like, a link inside the code, and that is something which directly um, raise a request. So from the browser, it also give a request to DNS server, right? And again, it the browser from the main server get a response, and then only, like, after getting all the response, browser gives the response to the user, right? In the front base, not exactly front end, in the front base, we all only tend to see this thing. We don't see all this mechanism going over there, right? So by this website work, right? Now you might be thinking that like, okay, fine, so how websites are made, right? So basically, we have tech stacks like front end and back end, right? Yeah, back end. So we will discuss today itself. Um, yeah, over here we will be writing about, I mean, talking about React.js, and accordingly, we will just play around what exactly React.js is, and why I recommend you guys to code in React.js. Now, what happens is basically in corporates, let me give you a brief idea about how corporate works. Corporates bring projects from their clients or anywhere, right? And they just hire people who understand JavaScript, right? Why JavaScript? Because React.js is built on JavaScript, right? Okay. I think Hindi में let's start to talk. I mean, my just bear with my Hindi. My Hindi is not that great. So क्या होता है कि React.js में React.js is just a library, right? And it was built by Facebook by that time, and um, like that was internal, by the way. And after some years, React.js was made open source, so everyone out there, they can use React.js while building their own components. Um, yeah, so let's talk about JavaScript a bit. Okay, now JavaScript is a वेब लैंग्वेज, आई वुड से। आजकल तो बैकएंड में भी ये सब चल रहा है, राइट? सो जावास्क्रिप्ट में क्या होता है कि लाइक यू गिव द basic functionality to the website, right? And what happens basically, in HTML, you are giving the skeleton of the website. You are giving the outline, how a website should look like, right? And CSS is custom cascade style sheets. That means you are beautifying the website, right? But if you see, if you like add on some functionality, right? Suppose you want to have some, let's say you want to fetch data from the backend or from the API, right? What exactly API is? API is nothing but the URL that is provided us by the backend team. Anyone from backend team, anyone who has experience in backend or know what exactly like
Yes, sir. I have knowledge about the backend.
yeah, so you understand the meaning of API, right? By the way,
Mm.
how many years of experience you have?
I have 8 months experience for in internship, HK Software, Odisha company.
Okay, okay, fine, fine, that's great. Okay, anyone others who has experience, or maybe they have seen, they know what exactly API is? Anyone? Just let me show you what API is. Um, it's not API man. API, mock API, I would say. Yeah. So what I do is I use this mock API thing. Hmm. Okay, fine. So this I don't require. Mm, well, we have a website wherein we can get mock APIs. I just wanted to show you what exactly APIs are, so that it would be clear enough to understand what exactly API. So you could easily relate API. Uh, I think I'm just forgetting that website, man. Anyways, I'll tell you what exactly like API is. So suppose we are creating um, we're creating a web page, right? We're creating a web page, right? And inside the web page, so basically what you have given all the codes, right? Like this is the HTML tag, right? We will know, like we will go deep dive into it. What like what exactly HTML is. So after writing codes, right, it gives a like outline, right, how it should look, the website, right? Suppose we are giving functionality, and let's say we want to click any API, right? Suppose we want to click any link, right? So over there we are providing a URL, let's say HTTPS URL, right? Suppose for now we are giving this, right? Now this is at the back end. It has been written by the help of, let's say, Java or Express.js, right? Node.js, maybe Python. So it is like with the help of some controllers, it gets into that file where the codes are being written, right? And in the uh, front end, in the client side, so by the way, front end is also known as client side, we don't have to basically take care of what exactly has to be written or what exactly it is serving from the backend. We just require our request to be met, right? What we have requested and what we are getting, desired result or the response should be meeting our um, request, right? That's about API. You can have a go through about what API is after this session ends, right? So all about this fancy jargons that we have used, um, like React.js, API, and all. What exactly? Let's start about HTML, right? Because HTML is the starting off a front end, right? So after that, we take care of all those functionality, right? Before skeleton, we can't move, right? In fact, in our body, if we consider our body, so our bones gives the structure, right? And if we don't have any structure, then what is the need of muscles and flesh out there, right? We like our muscles won't be withstanding, so they need a skeleton first. Similarly, in our website, we need HTML first. What exactly HTML is? Hypertext markup language, right? And these are all the hypertext. These are the markup language, right? This is the main point to highlight. Markup means you are marking or you are instructing your let's say you are instructing your uh, browser to go through your code and and paint it or render it as you have coded, right? I'll show you how it is coded. You can go through if I suppose you uh, so I believe you have logged in by using your laptop. So meanwhile you log into or you go through the W3 schools and write HTML over there, you would find this kind of codes, right? Just give me a okay. You have already mentioned it, right? Okay, we'll have a discussion on this as well. Okay, but don't know how to fetch data from it. Yeah, it's totally fine. We'll take care of it in the next sessions. Maybe if time allows us, then we can go through today. But I don't think um, to go through it, jump on it very fast. Yeah, so please just once, if you can go through W3 schools. I believe this is one of the best user-friendly documentations. If like you can go through any technology you'd like to do, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Even we have React as well. I think React. Uh, I think we have React, isn't it? Yeah. Yes. Okay. So just for now, let's stick to HTML. Yeah. So you see, HTML is the standard markup language for web pages, right? So suppose this is the code, and you can try it yourself. Uh, this is the best part, in the W3 school. You can also go through the concepts, and meanwhile you can um, code it as well and see whether you were how you are going. Yeah. So HTML is nothing but all about tags. So what exactly tags are? So it's just like you are instructing your browser to understand about this, what to show, right? Like suppose HTML. HTML is this HTML tag means this is the complete document which is wrapped inside this um, tag, right? Here, these are all the tags which are being provided by the this doc type template, right? Doc type HTML over here, it provides the version of HTML, and like according to that version, there are certain new techniques or newer HTML tags which your browser can read through, and accordingly it will give you the result. So inside the body tag is something what we write in and what we want to see, right? So these are the things, and these are the things beyond the body tag, which again store some metadata about your websites, metadata means the data which is not shown in the browser body, right? It is just to showcase that like browser understand your websites or not, right? And accordingly it is throwing your like throwing lights on your website. Okay, fine. So h1 tag and p1 tags are like this. So h1 is the h1 is used for heading, right? And we have like h1 to h1 to h6, right, for heading. Right. And we have like paragraph. If you want to write down some paragraph, and make sure you put your um, like tags inside this arrow symbol, right? And this stands for that your content is finished and your tag is also like is came to an end, right? So you can go through the HTML because we have hell lots of HTML codes. Sorry, and the tags. Like you cannot remember it. You those who are thinking that how to remember all this, you cannot remember. Let me very frank to you, because you see there are lots and lots of HTML tags. Even lots of tags are not even I don't even know um, like where it is and it's still there or not. I mean, if even a like best of best developer also like go through the web for referring to HTML while building the website, right? So these are the basic um, documents, like these are the basic tag. Those I have seen shown you, right? These are the HTML heading tag, right? You can see right? From H1 to H6, right? Gradually, whenever you like to, like apart from all these things, right? You want to show something, you want to use heading. So gradually, from this H6, from this H1 to 6 of this, you can use, right? These are the elements, right? So this is the syntax. This is the like the general syntax, right? You give the tag name and your content, and then after your content is over, then you close this. Closing tag is this by giving this slash. Okay. Uh, there are lots of HTML elements or HTML tags. I suggest you guys to go through a go through this website, or you can. There are two websites which I follow specially. One is W3, and another one is MDN Docs, right? MDN Docs. If you guys, you can go through this. I'm pasting over here. Right. Accordingly, like you can go through, right? Okay. So HTML has some attributes as well, right? So I would like you guys to go through, have a look on this, right? Because you can see like HTML has lots of tags. HTML forms. Let's say you are creating a form like this, and how to start, right? So you have to like give or you like to instruct your browser that when it crawls down your document, so it will just go through and it will see, okay, fine, it is form, then it will paint the form, right? And also for tags, there are some sub tags as well. Suppose you are like writing the form out there, and inside that there are you want to mention, like over here it is mentioned about first name and last name, right? So first name, you are using you are writing with the name of label, right? You are labeling, basically you are labeling that this is the first name, right? and you are like giving the type, right? So basically it is nothing but it's just an input box. This is an input box, right? And you are like giving the type. It is text. Suppose I want a number, right? So you can write anywhere. I mean, fine. Number means, I think it is not taking the name. Okay, we will see. Okay, I will show you in my editor. Okay, fine. Let's say just let's see, just go through CSS first, right? And then CSS. Okay, CSS is, as I have already told you, it's to beautify your website, and like you go about like color combination, go about some like positions, right? And like suppose you are scrolling down and it is not hampering the complete page, it is just getting scrolled down, the left section of this page is get scrolled down, right? So you don't have to look out, like you don't have, I mean, this page is stick, right? And this page is scroll down by using this scroll. So you can do this in the like in CSS templates, right? Okay, fine. Any of you guys have any doubts till now? I'm not I'm sharing this a bit. I would like to stop over here for a moment. And do you guys have any doubts? Anyone?